What's up, everyone? What's going on? What's good? I gotta see if I have a charger for this iPad because I have to cut the brightness down. I don't want to have to cut the brightness down. I think I have one right now. What's up, everyone? I love all y'all. First to comment. What's up, everyone? I haven't did a live stream in a minute. I haven't did a live stream in a minute. What's up, everyone? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Jermaine, yo, the local YouTube star. Yeah. Gosh, look how y'all are piling into the studio. I got some Chipotle. So we about to eat and we about to talk. I got a story for y'all. I mean, I really don't have a story for y'all, but like, yeah, I can just tell y'all what happened, which not much happened, and I'm not even tripping. Like, I'm just like, it's just the cost of doing business. The local crime fighter now. I just got payback for all those people I just helped get your grub on. I'm about to get my grub on. Let me charge up my phone. I need to do like a URL live stream. I haven't did one in a minute. I haven't did one in a minute, everyone. All right. I'm coming to the base and I miss cookies. And Jay was like, fine, take it. Okay, so what happened? Check this out. I knew this was gonna happen. Okay? I'm just gonna tell y'all. I knew I was gonna come out to the bike and someone steal the battery, right? So that's what happened today. Come out to the bike and there's no battery on the bike. So someone stole the battery. Now guys, I'm just gonna tell you guys, and I feel I knew about this and I did not say anything because I just didn't want people to learn this from me. Because I feel that a lot of bad people probably watch me and I just didn't want to teach people this. The rad power bikes, right? This is really bad. I'm sorry, rad power bikes. You're probably not gonna like this when I say this, okay? But this is the truth. This is honest, and I've been holding this back, okay? They have like, from what I hear, they have like 10 different keys. So, you know, it's very, very easy to steal the batteries. Very, very easy to steal the batteries. You know? So, it's like, I don't know, I'm just like, oh, well, what next, you know? But I'm not really tripping, like, it's just the cost of doing business, you know? It's very easy to steal. Very, very easy to steal. Like, now I just gave someone an idea to go around stealing rad power bikes. So I don't even know if I want to ride my bike anymore because I just told everybody how to steal batteries off of them. And if you want to get a key, it's really easy to get a key. Just go to eBay. Go to eBay, look for rad power key. You can get a key. Like, it's super easy. I'm just gonna say that because that's probably what the person did when they stole my bike. And if you get a rad power bike or you have one, you know, this is not a big threat. This is not a big this is not too big of a concern for the most part. So let's think about this here because I'm not trying to bash on their bikes. Like I don't know if they probably won't even see this video, but like I'm totally not trying to bash on their bikes because most people that have their bikes don't live in big cities, you know, where there's a lot of the same bikes around. You know, you have a lot of delivery people, they route the same bikes. You know, you can have one delivery driver go around and steal people's batteries, you know what I mean? Most people that have rad power bikes, like at least in the Facebook groups, they live in like the suburbs and they live in like really safe places, you know what I mean? People have garages and they put their bikes in their garages. You know, you don't see people having their bicycle next to their bed, you know, like me living in San Francisco. Like, it's very common. Like, I know lots of people that take their bikes into their bedroom at night, you know? But if you live in like a nice suburban place, like this is something you probably just don't have to worry about as much, you know. But if you live in a city with lots of homeless people and they're all just out on the street all day, well, you might want to take extra precaution, or you might want to. I don't know how you would sort of lock a lock like that. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you would lock a lock like that. Like, but it's I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, I don't know. It's I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna say this, but like California, I think California is going down the tubes. Like, people have been telling me this, but I think California is going down the tubes. And I'm not saying this just because I'm not saying this just because I got jack today. No, no, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm just talking about. I mean, look at Elon Musk. He's taking off leaving too. You know, he's taking off leaving too. You say he. I missed a bunch of comments. Yeah, this neighborhood's really noisy. East Cut, Mission Bay, Front None, ain't dump though. It is kind of a dump, right? Not the East Cut. They clean up the East Cut. They don't let them put up tents all over the East Cut, y'all. You say every smart person leaving Cali. Well, I don't know why I would go to New York if I left. If I left I'd probably go to New York if I stayed in the U.S. You know, if I stayed in the U.S., I'd probably go to New York. You know, what's the difference? What did they get? Oh, I just got my battery stolen off my bike again. And I was just saying that they're really easy to steal, you know. You know, I thought about living in Hawaii. I thought about really going to live in Hawaii, you know. New York rent is cheaper now. New York rent is definitely cheaper. Oh my gosh. Don't be surprised if I go to New York soon. Right, no joke. Don't be surprised if I go to New York, because New York is I don't know, New York's different. Like, New York is not California. California is a freaking on lockdown big time, yo. You know, I don't know, maybe New York's gonna go on lockdown too soon, but Jermaine in my room. I live in New York. I never had a problem with bike theft. Bro, San Francisco is brutal, yo. The police don't do anything. That's the problem. In New York, if you go into a store and you go and fill up a shopping basket full of shit and run that shopping basket out of the store, if you do that in New York, they're gonna lock your ass up. You do that in San Francisco, they're gonna, you know, the police, If they see you, you know, they'll just bring the basket back into the store, but they ain't gonna arrest you. You see the difference? You see the difference between San Francisco and New York? So if I do go to New York, that might be a big reason, yo. That might be a big reason why I just leave because you know what I mean? Just to be around here and just see so much crime go on and to see so many people suffering on the street, to see people shooting up with needles, to see other people shooting other folks with needles, to hear women screaming in a fucking tent. You know, I'm going by, I hear somebody screaming in a fucking tent, and I'm like, what is going on in there, you know? I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me like a different person, you know what I mean? It makes me like a person that's just like, this is the shit I deal with. How about Boston? New York putting the homeless in housing. Really? New York putting homeless in housing? But New York gets cold. It's like, man. I wonder are they gonna put more people into hotels? Like, there's so many people on the street right now. And they're talking about like another lockdown. There ain't gonna be no. How they gonna put another lockdown? I mean, did you guys see the video I did when I was just skateboarding through the TL? Like, I didn't go, that was only a few streets I took you guys on. That was only a few streets. Like, there's a lot more streets with like more people out, like just out, you know? And they're talking about we're going into another lockdown? Really? Man. You've been buying new stocks? I've only been buying BNB. NYC cold. I bet NYC does get cold in the winter, yo. Alex was telling me, oh yeah, it doesn't get that cold. It doesn't get that cold. And I'm like, yo, I ain't dumb, dude. New York get cold in the winter. Oh, lots of trash and rats in New York. I didn't remember it being so bad in New York. Jermaine, you stumble across that street preacher named David Lynn in San Francisco? Not that I know of. How is that stuff to them? Fix the official lockdown, right? Yeah. What it is just people with bikes, and they'll put a speaker on the front of the bike, and they'll just ride around like the city. And a lot of people do this. Like, a lot of people do this, yo. Maybe they're celebrating something, I don't know. No, I don't like airline stocks. I'm not a fan of airline stocks. Like, it's just something I don't really like to mess with. Because airplanes, like, if you gotta understand the business of you gotta understand the business of an airline. And woo, man, That's a business I just want no part of. Like bottom line, like it's they make very little money. Mm-mm. They're very unprofitable, and especially this year. You know, and they're not going to be profitable for a long time because you got to think the airlines need the business travelers. They need the business travelers to travel because those are the people who buy the first class flights. Those are the people who buy the last minute flights that the airlines charge more for because they're last minute. And all those business people, they've been doing Zoom, yo. They've been doing Zoom, yo. Do you still do food delivery or what do you do to make ends meet? I do a whole bunch of apps, right? Yeah, I definitely do a lot of. I definitely work for apps. Cruise line stuff is good to get into. I would say cruise line would be better than freaking airlines. I just don't like airline stocks because I don't really like to invest in airplanes. That's just me. Um, I mean, I bought Boeing before, but like, it's gonna be a long time before Boeing is doing what it was doing a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? You say DoorDash. I don't know. I'm gonna stay away from DoorDash. I'm gonna stay away from DoorDash because they're burning through a lot of cash. But that's not a bad thing, you know. Airbnb. Airbnb is gonna go up. I can tell you, Airbnb is gonna pop because Airbnb has a different market than Uber, basically. Airbnb has different people on the platform than Uber. Uber, for the most part, Uber got a bunch of drivers, right, that want benefits, a bunch of drivers that hate the company, a bunch of drivers that want to see the company fail, a bunch of drivers that want to sue the company, a bunch of drivers that want to just get benefits. They just got a bunch of like people that are just upset with the company, so they just hate the company, but they still doing it. They still driving for Uber, right? Which makes no sense if you ask me. Airbnb, on the other hand, they have a different like clientele behind them. They actually have a lot of people that have used their platform that have made a lot of money off of their platform that are probably going to be willing to invest quite a bit into the platform. You know, unlike Uber. You know, I don't know. I can't really tell you any Uber drivers that invested in Uber. You know, because they just didn't see faith in the company. You know, like I invested for Uber in a minute until the pandemic hit, and I was like, wait, if if cities are closed down and Uber makes majority of their money from cities, let's hop out of Uber. But Uber's next thing is they're working on flying helicopters, which maybe they can pull that one off, but are they gonna manufacture these? Are they gonna? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Uber wanted to get into TaskRabbit like years ago. I don't think they ever did that. I don't think they ever did that. It's because you're driving around these random neighborhoods at night. You gotta go. No, it didn't happen at night. This happened in broad daylight. What's up, Martin? Okay, guys, I haven't did a live stream in a minute. If you had 500 to 1,500 to invest, where would you put it, Jay? If you had like, let's just say 1,000, right? To make it simple. If you got 1,000, if you're using the Robinhood app, you can do things like you can pick 4 stocks, $250 each. do something like that, or you can do something like maybe 200 each, and you do 5 stocks. And maybe you would invest in something that pays a dividend, maybe something like Apple, maybe Coca-Cola, Starbucks. I'm not saying invest in any of these companies, but I'm just giving you an idea of companies that pay dividends, right? You would invest in companies like this. And then I would say you should have like maybe an ultra high growth company, something that is very, very cheap, something that's like very, very low that could possibly go up quite a bit in value, that could have a pretty unique future up ahead. And then I would say invest in like two stocks that you do your research on, and something that you see potential in. For example, what I've been doing lately is I have been buying a lot of Beyond Meat. That's just me. I really like Beyond Meat. I love their product. I love the fact that Beyond Meat is getting a lot of good marketing. I love the fact that Beyond Meat is, I like the fact that they're growing. I think that they can come out with a lot more products in the future. So I'm going crazy on Beyond Meat. Like right now, I think I have like 150 shares. I want to get like 300 shares. And if the prices still haven't shot up, I want to try to aim for like 500 shares of Beyond Meat. Like seriously, I want that to be my largest position, like much larger than Tesla, y'all. So I'm working on that right now, like 500 shares. That's like, no, I'm working on 300 shares now. Yeah, Tesla, 10x in the next 5 years. I can see Tesla 10x in the next 5 years. What do you guys think about Tesla buying another auto manufacturer? Yes, Airbnb's IPO is, I thought it was like this week coming out. Like I thought it was this week, or is it next week? Penny stocks. Guys, talking about penny stocks, man. I am up serious on some penny stocks, yo. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at some serious gains on the very good food company. Yeah, right now, Charles Schwab. I think I only put about $5,000 in there, and it's like, let's see. This is for Thank you, Memphis. What do you mean, Memphis? Man, good food company. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. Like I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, the very good food company. Like I'm doing really good on that one, and that's a freaking penny stock. What do you say, AMC? Maybe. I don't know about AMC. I don't really know that much about the movies, and like if I don't know that much about something, I'm not gonna jump on it just because it's going up. Unless I'm trying to like make a quick trade, you know what I mean? Goldman Sachs is moving out of NYC, really? I can see Tesla buying Ford. Really? They say Daimler would be a good match for Tesla. Yeah, you like Planet 13? Planet 13. Planet 13 is a good one. What state are you originally from? from, I'm from Tennessee. Yeah, I'm eating the bowl. Eating the bowl. You own any Amazon? No. I missed Amazon. I missed Amazon because every time I ever looked at Amazon, it was always too expensive. So I never bought it. And look at it now. I mean, oh my gosh. Would I want to buy it now? Nope. Memphis native? What up, Memphis? When did I come to San Francisco? I've always wanted to live in SF. Airline in Texas make me money, I'm saying. Well, no, I didn't say airlines couldn't make you money. I just said that I don't want to mess with it. No, I haven't been to every state. I've been to like 25 states, so I've been to quite a bit states. I always sleep at the pad, baby. Tomorrow night's gonna be the shit night. But that's if. That's if they come in the middle of the night. Maybe that was a mistake. You know? Is your company on lit? No, I haven't been nominated yet. This is so good. I should go there. Maybe I should. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I haven't did a stream in a minute, you know? You should go to Asia, heard safer there. You heard right. Been following you since your Uber days. And my life is up and down. It's like a roller coaster. Don't do Uber anymore. We're not driving people. It's too hard. How did I get jacked there? I got jacked from the battery. Someone stole the battery off the bike. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie, there's always something going on with that bike. Fourth admission. How much should the bike battery cost? Like $600, $650 or something. How did I get jacked? Someone stole it off the bike. I know it is a lot. It is a lot of money, right? $650. Holy cow, it is. They charge a lot for the shipping. They charge like $50 or $60 just for the shipping. stupid. It was on the bike, so I came outside and the bike was it was missing the battery. No, so man, I can't freaking get health. No, I can't not health insurance, but I can't get bike insurance. I have too many claims, yo. Because whenever you get bike insurance, they're gonna want to know like how many bikes have you had stolen in the past like 2 years. So when they figured out I've had 3 bikes stolen in the past 2 years, dude, they're not gonna want to sell me bike insurance, and you have to tell them. Yeah, but then the problem with renter's insurance is if you have a deductible on renter's insurance, like most people do, it depends on that deductible amount. So if the deductible amount is $1,000 and the battery costs, $650, I'm not gonna go through the insurance. It's $1,000 in the event of an earthquake or in the event of a fire. Like you just pay $1,000, you get all your shit back. But for like one thing that's a couple $100, it's just worth it to just not do the insurance thing. Well, I mean, it's not that I had it locked properly. I definitely had it locked decent. He definitely wasn't trying to steal the bike. He was just trying to steal the battery off of the bike. Yeah, insurance is not so. It's not so great. Like someone like me, I'm not gonna bike insurance won't work. Like I had too many claims there. I'm telling you. Like in another 6 months, in another 3 to 6 months, if I stay in the city, I'll have another bike stolen or either ripped off. It'll probably get stolen again. Like I'm serious. Like I'm serious. This is the cost of doing business. Okay. Either I can drive a car, right? I can drive a car, pay for gas, and deal with parking and pay for parking, get parking tickets. Do U-turns, get pulled over by the police. Go to court. Go to traffic school. Do all that shit. Pay the ticket. $500 later, I can take that route. Or I can take the route of, not having to worry about a car, but now I got to worry about the homeless people stealing shit all the time. So, it just makes me seem like it just makes me wonder. Like, yeah, it's better to deal with the homeless people stealing shit all the time because if they steal our bike every 6 months, like that's okay. That's okay. If they steal a $2,000 bike every 6 months, that's $4,000 a year, right? $4,000 a year. You know how much it'll cost to drive a car around the city a year? It's gonna cost you what? $10,000 a year, $12,000 a year to drive a car around the city. And park it and get parking tickets and repairing 2 smashed windows per year. Because believe me, if you have a car in the city, your shit gonna get broken into at least twice a year, okay? Bet, okay? I don't care if you perfect and you don't leave anything in your car. It'll randomly just get smashed some days. Like I'm telling you, when I had a car here, I repaired so many windows, yo. I even knew exactly the place. I even knew what the price was, because I replaced so many freaking windows, It's just like I didn't even leave anything in the car. The windows smashed. I'm like, okay, it's $113, tax included. You go down there on 3rd Street, it's far as hell. It's not really far, it's like, 20 minutes. But you go down there, you take it down there, man, the people have your car fixed so fast, yo. You come back 45 minutes later, your window fixed, yo. They ain't vacuumed all the glass up and everything. You already know, okay, I'm good for the next, 6 months, And then after 6 months, you already know, okay, I'm due for a window smashing, I'm due for a window smashing, just like, I don't know, it's just like, man, so many car windows. And, yeah, I know there's so many car smashings. No, I'm totally cool. Like, I'm totally fine, like, seriously. Yeah, but sometimes you have to leave it outside. Yeah, but you know what? Every 6 months is okay. Like for real, that's okay. Like it sounds insane. Like I'm sorry, like it does because this shit is insane. But yeah, that's. I mean, that's still cheaper than driving a car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's still cheaper than driving a car. Yes, I'm gonna get a new e-bike, but I got another company that's gonna send me one. You know, so I'm just gonna just chill out and just chill out and who knows, maybe I'll go to New York this week. I was thinking about going to New York. You know, guys, check this out. I was thinking about going to New York today. And actually, I could still go. I found a flight where I would have to like be going to the airport like right now. I don't know if I can still go right now. Yeah, I'd have to be going to the airport like right now. But like, I found a flight that was going to New York um, tonight at 11:30. And I was thinking, ooh, I could go make a live stream, and I can later go to the airport. And then tomorrow I can make another live stream in New York, and people will be like, "Damn, you just in San Francisco?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in New York now." I was thinking about doing it. Maybe I'll still do it randomly. I don't know what city I'm moving to next. I'll probably, honestly, if I move somewhere else next, I know I ain't flipped the script on y'all. I kind of want to like check out Southeast Asia again, like Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, somewhere like that, because they got hella skyscrapers. Yeah, I want to go live in one of them little Asian countries, one of them little hot Asian countries for a little bit. Singapore, but Singapore is mad expensive, and the people in Singapore are. I don't know. I like the people in Thailand a little bit more. But Singapore is super clean. It is super clean. Vietnam. Vietnam would be nice. Just go. Gotta get out of here. What's up with the cash out girls? I don't know what's up with them. I'm not trying to talk. I'm not trying to talk to cash out girls. You know? You said go to Australia again. Australia would be fun, but like, it won't be like it was last time. Nowhere will be like it was last time because of COVID, you know? So, mm, you know, San Francisco is still safe, but like, it's some of the laws about San Francisco that make it not as safe as it appears. You know what I mean? For example, and this is someone. This is someone I talk to in the city quite frequently. He lives in an RV, right? Okay. He was in his RV. Now, this is how backwards the laws are in San Francisco, right? He's in his RV. He hears someone outside of his RV making noise, right? So we look out the window, and there is a guy out there tagging the side of his bus, right? Okay. His RV or bus or vehicle or whatever he was staying there. He was tagging it. The guy put some clothes on, ran outside and chased him, right? Because he had people tagging his vehicle over and over and over, and he would paint over it. They would tag it. They would tag it over and over and over, right? He went and got some clothes on and chased the dude, right? Chased the dude up inside of a Target store, okay? Held him down and called the police. The police arrived. Once the police arrived, the police called some more police, right? They didn't even respond to the call, right? The second set of police arrived. And when the second set of police arrived, they told him to because he was holding him so he wouldn't run away. They said, let him go. Otherwise, we can charge you for kidnapping. And I was like, so you caught the guy fucking with your bus. You got the police to come, and they actually came. And they threatened to arrest you because you were holding him hostage. But he the one that, I was just wondering, like, what if he would have set your bus on fire, right? And you at the Target store holding him, right? So he won't run away. Like, would it make, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what if he killed someone, right? What if he shot someone, all right? And he at the Target store, and he's like, yeah, he just shot my grandmother. I'm holding him, right? Would the police come up and say, look, let him go? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how far would that go? Like how far would it go? Like if he like do you just let someone go? You know? Like I just don't know. Like I would imagine that they probably would. Like they would probably let them go. Like they probably would. Like no, it's definitely not this dude that stole it. Getting stuff stolen is part of living in the city. Dude, I'm not tripping at all. hmm Travel to Dubai. Oh, I'm cool. Dubai is hot, man. Freaking you burn up in the summertime out there. You need a break. I do need a break. Okay, well, homeless dude around the apartment. But guys, you know one thing I really wonder? I really wonder, this is a really serious question, man. I'm very concerned about the future of California. Okay? I'm very concerned about the future of California because it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good because we have high housing. It's very expensive to build all throughout California. We have a homeless population that is just outrageous, right? We have the richest people leaving. They're the highest taxpayers. They're all leaving. Elon Musk, second richest man in the world now. And he is like, see you later, alligator. Don't want to pay your taxes anymore. you're gonna have less jobs come to California because why start a factory in California when you can start one in any other state in the country and it's gonna be cheaper? You know, excluding Hawaii and Alaska. You know, but it's like rest in free, rest in peace, housing prices in Texas. You right about that? They're trying to make Golden Gate total $10. I don't know how they're gonna make it $10. Why not? Shit. Why not make it $10? That's so much. Oh gosh. Can we talk stocks? What's the top 5 dividend and top stocks you hold? So I don't really own any dividend stocks. The only dividend stocks I own are Microsoft and Microsoft and a little bit of Apple. But five top holdings right now, at least in Robinhood, is going to be. It's gonna be Tesla, Beyond Meat, Dropbox, Blink, and now CRISPR. Um, so yeah, that's my top right now. Yeah, you know, there's still lots of young people that want to come to California, but come to California when I mean, I guess just don't go to LA and don't go to San Francisco, and you'll be good. So I gotta send a message. They must rebuild. What do you mean they must rebuild? They must rebuild a lot. Oh my gosh. What about Sacramento? I don't know. I'm from the Bay Area. I can't leave. This is my home. Well, don't leave. Don't leave. I mean, I'm sure something will. Something will. Something will happen to California. I don't know what, but something will. Like maybe some. I don't know. Three printing is the future. It's going to take over the industrial, and we are going to we're going to build everything. So I can see the future of robots building everything. I can't see that happening in the next 5 years though. Maybe in the next 10 years. We can start to begin to see that happening. But I think it will be pretty cool to see robots building skyscrapers. I think that's going to be a damn good day. When we have robots building like the tallest buildings in the world, and there's not humans building those buildings. It's just a lot of robots, and they're just moving together, like putting this one, putting that one. The crane is taking this up, and the crane is taking that up, and that's the future I want. But I don't know if we're gonna see that in my lifetime. You know, robots building, robots constructing buildings. But I think it'd be amazing. That's what Amazon will be. Amazon will be crazy. What's the next hustle I feel like earning for the economy bottom out? It's not bottomed out, but it's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be because there's a lot of places closed, man. There's so many places closed. You know, before you could do things like there was more gigs on TaskRabbit, right? There was more gigs. There was more fast food restaurants open, right? A lot of a lot of restaurants on the apps. Some of them have closed down for good, like they're not opening back up, and some of them are, like have limited hours and stuff like that. So a lot has changed. You know what I mean? It's not the same time as it was back then. I wonder how much you can make in one day. What do you mean doing deliveries? Or doing like everything I do? Because I do a lot of shit, yo. I do a lot of stuff. Today I didn't make that much with deliveries, but I made more. I did have a gig today, and I made some money off of that gig. And then I did some deliveries, and I got the battery stolen. And then I did some more deliveries after that, because I just used the skateboard. Yep, you're right. No, what's the like the major point of living in the city? You know, it's everything's closed down. Like it sucks living in the city when everything's closed down. Only thing that's cool is it's still easy to get places, and you can still get around without a car. But majority of shit's closed. You know, at least I can still go to the grocery store without a car. The views are still cool. No joke, I do like the SF50. No joke, I really do. Oh, I still talk about. I still do TaskRabbit. Whatever I really make money off of, I'm probably not gonna talk about it as much because I understand that a lot of people watch me in San Francisco, right? And just because someone sees Jermaine doing something, you know, they'll go out and do it too, you know? So that's why I don't really just say every app. No, I don't even really say how much money I make either, because I just don't want anyone to know. But then just because if I say, like, if I told you guys how much I made this week, there's no way, like, someone could duplicate that. Because they don't know how I make the money. They don't know what apps I make the money on, you know? So, like, this week was definitely a really good week. Like, I was really surprised. This is Sunday right now. I was really surprised. I'm, like, really exhausted. I'm really super tired. Take the vaccine. I'm not afraid to take the vaccine. Like, if Obama takes it, like, I'll take it. Especially if they're gonna give me $1,500, like I'll take it. Like I know a lot of people are against it and they're like, oh no, I'm not gonna take it. But I'll take that shit. I'll even vlog it. So I'll be like, yo, I just got it. They give me $1,500. I just bought some more Tesla. You know, 10 years that $1,500 is gonna be about $25,000. You know, I took a little shot. The government gave me some money. You know. But I don't even want to do it for the money. Like I'll just do it just to do it. You know, if they say you'll be good, you take the shot. Like I'll be like, all right, let's try it. But I understand why people won't vaccinate. Like I totally get it. You know, if they're giving out $1,500 stimulus checks, I bet a lot more people get it than what they were talking about before. It's not safe enough, but check this out, guys. What they're gonna do is they're gonna give it to the people who are like high at risk, and we'll see how they do on it first. You know what I mean? 1,500. Yeah, 1,500 would be nice. 1,500 would be really nice. Literally, I would put all of that in the stock market because it's not like I have anything I really want to buy. You know, maybe I could buy a bike, or I mean, I want to buy something else, but like, I don't know. San Francisco is like, it's a ghetto city, yo. Jermaine has the lockdowns made you have any interest in moving back home? Your family, friends, if world continues this way. I really don't want to live back home because home is not like a city. It's like spread out car culture. I do want to be around family, but I just don't want to live back home. I don't think the world will be like this forever. I think the world will be like this for maybe some time, maybe another year, maybe another 2 years. But I don't think the world's gonna be like this forever. And I may actually take off and travel soon. Don't be surprised if you see me leave. Because things are getting, like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of like just wondering what's outside the city, I spent a lot of time in the city. I'm just wondering what's outside, That's not a bad thing. I'm just wondering. I do not want to go back to Montenegro. I don't think they're accepting Americans right now. I'm getting tired. I guess travel vlogs would be fun. Come to Stone Town's Farmers Market next Sunday. That's way far out there. You could have reminded me. Maybe I could come way out there. Let's not talk about leaving until borders reopen. I know, right? So I haven't been to West Africa. Senegal, I definitely want to go to. Okay, so guys, I'm getting really tired. Like, I'm about to go pass out. Like, I'm really tired. I'll see y'all later. Wait, pass out. I look high. No, I just ate a bunch of Chipotle and did a live stream. But anyway, I'm gonna end the live stream, guys. I'm tired. I'm gonna go pass out, go drink some water, go to sleep. Try not to get robbed tomorrow. Alright, I love all of y'all. Bye bye. Live stream. Maybe I'll do a live stream around the city. Maybe I'll do that. But I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. Like I've been out like quite a bit today, running around. I was up since 7. I love y'all. Bye bye.